Everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here with day 7 for my December daily. I'm showing you some of the products. There was a lot of stuff from October afternoon and a lot of the backgrounds, the 4x6 and the 3x4s. Actually, all of them. They're pattern papers that I cut down. And now this is to go on the back side. It won't be opposite, but it'll be on the back of December 6th. So the layout for that page was 4 vertical 4x6 and the 3x4 were horizontal. So that's the only thing I gotta make sure is that, I try to put the cards in the way that they're meant. And you know what? Just as I'm doing this, I realize that one thing that I do is not going to work because there's no slots at the end, at the top of those pages. Darn it. Okay, what I'll do is that little tab right there, I'm going to put it at the top because when they're sideways, the slit is at the top. So what I'm going to do is I want to keep that little slot. So I'm just going to pull it off, and where does it come out? Okay, it's all good. What I'll do is I'll pull it off the top and I'll staple it to Anyway, I'll have to take it off the top and staple it, and then when I show you the finished products, you'll see the new place that ended up putting that 2014, because I didn't check because in my head the pocket was open at the top, but it's not. It's open on the inside, so I'll just have to rip that off and stick it somewhere else. So I just put 2014 on there using the glitz numbers. And for this layout, and you know what, ever since I started doing this, I'm finding that the December daily is so easy. If you look at my first couple layouts, I was just kind of wee-nilly choosing cards, and I found those layouts really hard to do. And now what I do is the same thing I do as when I start a scrapbook page. I say, okay, what colors do I want to work with right now? So this layout right here, I said I want to work with orange. Why do I keep saying orange? Yellowish golds and browns, like a tan color. So I went through all my cards, my 4x6 cards that I cut down from pattern papers and my 3x4, and I found all the stuff that coordinated. Then I went through all the embellishments that I have pulled aside from my December daily, and I pulled everything that was yellow and brown. And then once that was done, then I start just dividing it between the cards, and what my goal is just to use up everything that I take out. And it's not as if I don't sit there and say, well, that embellishment is going to go on that card, and that, not at all. I just take out just a whole bunch, and I use the tool that's to the top right, and I've had several questions about that tool in the last few weeks because I've had a ton of new subscribers. So I used to say it almost every video, and I just kind of stopped. But that's an EK Success powder tool. So basically, in the barrel, there's powder, and then it has a brush at the top, and the powder comes through the brush, and you just take away the stickiness of the sticker. And then someone else said, well, why do you do that? Well, for me, because I go through all the stickers and then I just kind of throw everything in the middle of the page, they won't stick to each other. They won't stick to my pattern paper and ruin the pattern paper. And I kind of work on all the cards all at once. So it just makes it easier for me. And then when you're ready, you can just take your ATG gun, your quick dry adhesive, and then just glue it down where you need it to be. For me, it has worked really well, you know, because of the way I scrapbook. Because I pick a color, then I just go through all the embellishments, take everything out in that tone, and then I just start slapping things together. Does it mean that I'm not going to have to pull some other stuff in? Not at all. Or that I will use everything that I pulled out? Again, not at all. Whatever I don't use, I just put it back in the container. And if it was a sticker, I don't mind that it doesn't get to go back in the sticker sheet, because I have these iris containers that I bought at Michael's, and it has an iris tray on the inside. And I just keep everything in there so everything is nice and safe. So one of the things that I pulled out, and I just love it, and it's from an October afternoon sticker sheet. It's that little mouse with the cookie. And again, because I'm sort of doing my December daily ahead of time, and I'm looking at my days off and when there's no hockey, I know that on December 7th, we're going to put up our Christmas tree, more than likely. I mean, you can still be flexible, right? And I want to make some cookies that day. So I'm kind of playing with the page, or putting stuff on the page that's sort of geared out for that. So I got the little mouse with the cookie, and it's a Christmas tree. So even if I don't make cookies, as long as we put up the Christmas tree, I'll be fine. And then on the bottom card, I am using a wood veneer that I'd gotten from my Scraptastic stocking stuffer kit from last year, and I used it on this layout. Then one of the stickers that was from, it was either an October afternoon or Glitz, and it said it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, and it was a long strip, and I knew that it wouldn't fit because this is not a normal 12 by 12 page. It's divided into smaller areas. So I cut it up, and then I put it right next to the mouse. And then one of the cards, I can't remember what that came. I think that was the bundled up collection from last year. And I just love that gold card. And it has a bulb. And you know what I just noticed? I put it upside down. Oh well. It's upside down. The bulb should be going the other way. But that's okay. You know, I can't even begin to tell you what a hard week I had. And my brain was so fried. When I finished the recording yesterday, I was like, I really don't remember anything I said, so I better listen to it, because I may not make any sense whatsoever. So it's just been that kind of week. So yep, an upside down card, but I'm just going to roll with it because I've already stapled it in and everything. So one of the little labels next to that upside down card says recipes. Then the one right below that is just a pattern paper that I cut up, and I just took an October afternoon little flag, and it, the word twinkle, and then the Christmas tree, and a tab, and the word best, and then I'm going to add some enamel dots. And the card right next to that on the left, the one I'm working on right now, I took a Glitz sticker, and obviously I should have went to bed last night instead of doing a page, because it is super crooked. That's the third error on the page, with the tab being in the wrong place, the card upside down, and now the sticker all crooked. It's all good. Okay, so now my husband interrupted, so I had to stop the recording. So there was a brown sticker that said all I want for Christmas, and then there was a cute little deer from one of the Glitz sticker sheet, and I stuck that in behind that. Now I'm looking for some enamel dots from my stash in yellow and wood grain, and I'm going to add it to a few places on this layout. And I'm still working on my planner, where I'm going to put, what days I'm going to take which pictures, and what days we're going to do cookies and put up the tree and all this stuff. So I'll make sure to share that with you. Where I have 5 days off, I am planning on working a little bit more on that. So I'll share that with you really soon. I plan on doing 2 December dailies today, and just to try to get caught up because we're already November 20th and I only have 7 days done. So I'd like to get a little bit more done before the end of November than that. And this is like the 3rd time I've videotaped this, so I'm not sure what I forgot or said or didn't say. Oh, one of the cards, there was a banner, that said, "We wish you a Merry Christmas." And then there was a flare that said cookies, and I really wanted to use it on this page because I really want to make, where we're going to make cookies. I wanted to use that up. And then the middle card, there's a little snowflake, and it's, brown. And I used the wood veneer that was in the Freckle Font kit that said just number 7, and then a little tab that said date. So that worked out really good. The top card just has banners, only blank days till, shopping days till Christmas. So that's it. That's going to wrap it up. So if you enjoyed the video, if you wouldn't mind, give me a thumbs up to let YouTube know. And thanks for watching. Bye.